Hey, that's more like it. Now I can hear you. My name is Sarah. I would like to welcome you all to Taronga Zoo and a very special welcome to the QBE Free Flight Bird Show. Are you ready to see some birds? Yeah. Excellent. Well, you are in luck, my friends, because Australia is blessed with a great diversity of birds. They come in all sorts of colours, as the Aboriginal dreaming story in the beginning of the show mentioned. They come in lots of shapes, lots of sizes. Each one has its own spectacular abilities, and that is what we're going to demonstrate for you today. And we're getting started on a high note. She's an aerial specialist. Her name is Dixie, and she's a whistling kite. Now, whistling kites are always on the lookout for a quick meal. And sometimes that means catching your food on the wing. These hawks are named so because of their beautiful, haunting, whistling call. But what is really spectacular about them is the way that they catch their food. Up it goes. Oh, and we missed it. It went straight in the water. Let's give her another go. These birds are so agile in the air. Nice catch. They're excellent at catching insects like grasshoppers. They simply pass that insect straight from their nimble feet to their beak. Okay, let's give her another go. Up it goes. Oh, that was an excellent catch. A very dodgy throw from me, but a wonderful catch from Dixie. She's very, very good at this. Now, whistling kites, like many scavengers, can be found in large numbers. So if you think it's pretty specky seeing her circling and swooping above your head, imagine 50 or 100 of these birds all doing exactly that at the same time. It would be quite a sight to see. And you know, the best place, to see these birds is, well, where humans are making a living. Because they're after quick and easy meals, they often can be found where humans are making their living. As Dixie's are pointing out now, they're not afraid of humans at all, especially this one here. So tips, ports, abattoirs, villages, they're all great places to spot these aerial acrobats. All right, I have one more piece for her, and up it goes. Excellent catch. Well done to Dixie, our beautiful whistling kite. Now, I have one more thing for her to do. Being the diva that she is, it's time to come on in and take a bow. Thank you, Dixie, our beautiful whistling kite. Well, whistling kites really are the opportunistic feeders. That is, they're good at getting into a whole lot of stuff. But there is one thing, one food type that even Dixie can't get into, and it's this. It's rich, it's nutritious, it has a very, very thick shell. It's an emu egg. For this food, I'm going to have to call in a specialist. And here she is now. This is our black-breasted buzzard, a little-known hawk from the top of Australia. Now, looking at our black-breasted buzzard here, it's hard to imagine how she could be big enough or strong enough to get inside that egg. But this bird doesn't use her strength. She uses her brain power in the form of a tool. It's small, it's simple, it's a rock. She simply picks it up and slams it on down. That is why we called our black-breasted buzzard Slammer. Nice one, Slammer. Would you believe that we didn't actually teach Slammer to do this? She was born with this knowledge. It's instinct. As soon as she saw an egg and a rock, she simply picked up that rock and started slamming. In fact, Slammer was born at the zoo. She's never seen a black-breasted buzzard cracking into emu eggs like this. But as you can see, she's very, very good at what she does. Well done, Slammer. Although we didn't teach her how to break into emu eggs, we did teach her one thing. It's how to head on home. Thank you, Slammer, our black-breasted buzzard. Well, hawks like Slammer and Dixie, who you met before, they're out and about hunting during the day. But there are other creatures, stealthy creatures, that take on the night shift. What bird comes to mind when I talk about a nighttime hunter?
Owls?
Yeah, owls. And owls are known for their huge big eyes and their great eyesight. But on a moonless night, it can be hard even for an owl to see. And this is when they need to use another sense, their hearing. Owls have exceptional hearing too, and that is what we're going play with this. It's the sound of crickets and frogs, and Owl's favourite food. We have an owl. He's waiting in the wings. He's going to come down any moment now, but we're going to test him today. His hearing is very, very good. I'm going to hide these sounds randomly, and to do that, I need the help of somebody in the front row. Can you help me? All I need you to do is stand up for me. Exactly where you are. What's your name? Pleased to meet you, Paris. Now, can you help me out by pointing? We're going to hide these sounds behind this big rock here, or that little rock there. Your choice. What do you reckon? The little rock? Give her a round of applause. I took her by surprise. Thank you, Paris. I'm hiding these sounds behind your rock. I do have a tasty morsel of food for my owl. Can everyone else please look up above your heads? Up in that greenery up there, there's a hollow log. Hollow logs are an excellent place for all sorts of animals to hide, to bring up their young. Owls are no different. We have a barn owl. Her name is Marion. And any moment now, Marion's going to fly on down to find herself some dinner. So let's see how she goes.
Here she comes. There she is. Whoa!
Right on target. This amazing barn owl doesn't miss a beat. And the reason her hearing is so good is because of this beautiful face. Let's have a closer look over here. It's flat, it's heart-shaped. This amazing design funnels the sound from her face back to her ears that are hidden underneath lots of light, fluffy feathers. And you may have noticed as Marion flew down, she did so silently. Silent flight is crucial for an owl because it means she can creep up on her prey without that animal ever hearing her, and she can hear every little noise that that animal makes too. So let's use our ears this time, see if we can hear anything at all as she flies
Stay
around.
here, Kira.
Not allowed to walk around.
And I think she's headed off home. Did anybody hear her? No, she's stealthy, she's silent, she is an incredible predator. In fact, I wouldn't want to be a mouse when Marion's around. Alright, when did we say owls hunt? Night time. Thank you. Someone's listening over there. You know, over half the world's species of owls regularly hunt during the day. And in Australia, there's a species called the barking owl. Many people are surprised to learn that this bird does hunt during the day. And here he is. This is Herbie. And you're going to get a very close look at Herbie because he flies right over the top of your head. Now, the reason barking owls are out during the day is because this is when their prey is active. You see, barking owls, they like to hunt other birds. So what they'll do is sit, wait, watch, and when they spot what they want to eat, they simply explode into action. Vroom! It pays to be fast when you're a bird hunter because birds, well, they're hard to catch. But speed isn't Herbie's only weapon. Have a look at those enormous feet. Formidable talons like this means that Herbie can catch birds as big as himself, believe it or not. Yeah, kookaburras, frog mouths, even a sulphur-crested cockatoo could be on the menu for this incredibly agile and powerful predator. But as he comes by, have a look at his enormous big eyes. These big yellow eyes are huge. In fact, if you and I had eyes this big, they would be like softballs. They'd take up 3/4 of the space in our head. We certainly wouldn't be able to move them. But Herbie here doesn't need to move his eyes. He has twice as many neck bones as us, which gives him a very long, very flexible neck. It means he can turn his head 3/4 of the way around, and he can even turn it upside down. And this means he can catch all sorts of animals. Birds, certainly on the menu, yes, but also mammals.
Kira.
Furry critters like possums.
No, you stay here.
When Herbie's around. And you know what he really likes to eat? Rats and mice. Yes, that is a favourite snack of the barking owl. And that's handy for us humans because, well, rats and mice are an introduced species. They do create havoc for our Aussie wildlife here in Australia. And so it's great having native owls like the barking owl around because he helps keep our pest populations down. And I've got to say that since Herbie moved in here at the bird show, we haven't seen one rat anywhere. It's been quite amazing, you know. They used to run everywhere. They're on here seeds all over the stage. But since we've had Herbie here, the problem's behind us. I haven't seen one rat anywhere. Have you, Felicity? No way. That problem's definitely over.